Good morning. What I'm going to do now, this morning, with this video, is to just show how I maintain my protective style. I've had this style for about almost 2 weeks. So Saturday it'll be 2 weeks, and it's holding up pretty decently. I think tomorrow's going to be my last day wearing it this way. So I just want to show you a good way, easy way to maintain a style such as this. It's gotten a little bit fuzzy, just a little bit really, because I've been doing a good job of tying it down. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I've already taken some of these twists loose that were at the top. So I'm just going to retwist the front, and I won't necessarily walk through all of that. Okay, I've gone ahead and twisted the whole thing, and now I'm going to just put a little bit of oil on my scalp. I strongly suggest getting a color applicator bottle, put some oil in it, because the tip is going to be good for getting right into the roots between your hair and everything without being too messy. This one was a little cheap, so it's a little messy. It spills out of the side, but we'll give it a shot here. So I'm just going to oil my scalp a little bit. I'm going to go on the parts of where the braids are. Okay, so my scalp's got a little moisture in it, and I'm going to try to get between these twists as well. Okay, so it's been sufficiently oiled. My hair is still a little wet. I just want to put a little bit of leave-in on it to seal in the moisture. Okay, and then I'm going to pin it back up, however I had it pinned up, because it is a protective style. And while it's pretty cute with my hair loose, with my twist loose, the point is to keep my ends tucked away and protected. And of course you can do different things with the way you pin it up. I'm not too fancy with it. So now they're nice and tucked away. My scalp has been oiled. So the next thing I'm going to do is just tie it down. Because if you can see, my edges are a little fuzzy. I'm going to put a little aloe vera on it just to pull it back. Push it down. Lay it down just a little bit. Okay. So hopefully it's all been oiled. Okay, had some technical difficulties. I dropped my camera. Luckily it's still working. So, okay, so to recap, I took all of this loose, I sprayed it with water, I retwisted it with some aloe vera gel, and then I took some olive oil and put it on my scalp. Then I pinned my hair back up, you can see. And now I put the little aloe vera gel around the edges so they'll lay down nicely. And now I'm just gonna tie it up. This is the kind of scarf I use because I sleep kind of wild and it stays on pretty well. I also sleep with a satin pillowcase as backup. in case this comes off. So I'm just gonna twist it up. And for some reason, I always put it on inside out. I think it comes from back when I had a perm, when I had a relaxer. When I used to wrap my hair and twist it up with this, it used to have a line in it. So ever since then, I've just always wrapped it up. Used it backwards. The only thing with hair ties and things like this is that you gotta be careful because at the point that you tie your hair up, you want to keep it a little loose, because I found that where my hair was tied or where the knot was, it was rubbing my hair out. So just be careful when you're tying your hair up, because it can start to get thin at the spot where you keep your knot. So this is how I maintain my protective style, and it's lasted for 2 weeks. I'm going to take it loose and wash it this weekend though, because I'm sure it's in dire need of a wash. But in order to maintain your protective styles, what you want to do is make sure you're moisturizing your hair, keeping it, wetting it. I actually wet it every other night and put some leave-in on it so it's sealing in some moisture. And you want to make sure, super key, the big key is to wrap it up or cover it with a bonnet. I like this trusty bonnet because it's got a little band on it and it does a better job of staying. So, thank you.